Hey, welcome back. And today we're making a witch farm. So, step number one, tame the kitty. Hello, kitty. Step number two, light up the inside of the witch house. Step number three, kill the witches. Step number four, like and subscribe. Only you can like and subscribe and thus save my channel. Clear the area. This is the most least enjoyable part. Oh, there were two cats. All right, so what I've got here is a box. So I want to go ahead and I want to empty it out. Now I want to close up all the holes so there will be no light except the torch, including on top. All right. Now I got to clear some more area here. And clear, dirt. And more dirt. And actually I went back 20 blocks in each direction, just so you know. Do you have to do that? No. You can go down and just make sure everything's lit up, but you know, you're going to be above this, so there's only a small area. And I wanted to terraform this anyway, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to have like a little town here around this. I'm going to put this all into a big building and probably a tower. I'll probably finish the tower before I finish the video, though, so then I can have that in here too for you. And then we need our, let's see, going to need dirt to lock that up. So now it's nice and dark in there. And what'll happen is those glass panes are at the second level. Go away for a while, come back, and there's a witch. Hello, witch. Let's see. Yep, they're trapped. All right, we're good. Hello, ladies. I'm so happy to see you. We will, yes, the party will begin soon. Now I just want to, I'm using Silk Touch so I get these back. Oh, and there's a couple skeletons too. Look at how many witches. Now it's just like a few minutes, guys. I went like 30 blocks away. That's the trick. And like, I didn't invent this technique. I think I first saw this with Silent Whisper originally. And I've seen Prowl do it, and really everybody does this now. So the next thing you do, kill all the witches, burn through the ditches. Now we get a locator map, and we see that's north. So that's east. So that's northeast. So that's south. All right, because you can tell which way the guy's pointing. So that means that this block here is the southeast block. They actually spawn on the southeast block. So what I've done is I've taken out the rest of the floor. Got some milk. And I made it all dark in there. And so the witches, I think we got zombies too, but the witches should be on the block if the farm's working so far. Yes. Okay, perfect. So we have our witch spawner set up now. And so this is a really simple thing to do, and you don't even need any, you don't need to have any redstone at all. You could just put water down there and have them flow into the corner, and you could zap them with your sword. However you would want to do it, but I'm going to do the full redstone deal here because I've leveled my stuff up now. I've got a lot of redstone. And these guys just give you a ton of redstone now. Oh, yes, look at them. Yes, kill each other. Oh, yes, fight the zombies. Perfect. All right, there's one of them that has escaped. Get rid of the annoying poison effects. And hello, witchy. Zap. All right, the first thing we need is a trident. Come here, trident boy. There you are. And Honestly, that's the very first drowned with a trident that I killed. All right, all done. Back to the witch farm. All right, so that chisel block up there, that's actually the block that I'm going to have the witches spawning on. So now I just need to go up around it. And we need to have a space above the torch, including the torch, we need a space that's 3 blocks tall there. All right, so then I'm going to go here and I'm going to make an L shape there, and that's for the water to go. See, they're spawned there, and then they're going to fall off into the water, whichever direction they can fall, they'll fall into that water. And I'm using the southeast corner as the corner where I want to push them off, because that's the corner that right now they spawn on. But that is apparently going to change. But right now this is still working. They're going to change this. Let's see, put a lid on it. They're going to change this so that they spawn directly in the middle of that block. And when they do that, we may need to come back and add a piston there. And that'd be really easy. Just put a piston and a piece of string there with a thing. Whenever they move, they'll set it off and it'll knock them in. But for right now, we can just use the glass trick, and I'll show you that in a minute here. Somehow I forgot. And there we go. All right. And I'll light up the top too there in a minute. All right, guys, so they're going to spawn up there. They're going to fall down here. And there'll be a piece of glass here, and it's just going to push them right off. And it works a treat. Like I said, if you wanted, you can just have them come out the other end there. But I'm going to do an automatic thing, which I did a separate video, which was just on doing automatic redstone mob destroyer there, so that you can get all the drops and stuff. And you know, everybody does the same one basically anymore. It's the pistons with the trident on Bedrock. All right, so what we have here is we have a 3x3. Oop. Get wrecked. Give me that. Give me my dirt back. Hey, I cleared this area. I want that dirt back. Give it. Oh, you're going to give me that dirt back. There you go. All right. We showed him who's boss. So let's go repair the damage. There's frogs jumping all over the place. Okay, so I've got a 3x3 tube, basically, that goes up to, I'm standing on level 65, and it goes up to 103, which is 30 blocks from where the witches will spawn. And so I put some soul sand there. And I forgot I need to grab some regular stone here, because I need to make a couple buttons. I could do it with wood too. It doesn't matter really. Just make a couple buttons. Alrighty. So we need to lock the water in so that it doesn't spill forward. And so this is just the basic idea here. There's an improvement that I think I'm going to do next. But just so you know, like, this is kind of the basic way to do it. So I'm just going to go over here for a minute. That'll be the roof there. And then I need to fill this in. So then the tube's done. And all we would have to do, technically, is fill this up. And this is just regular ice. Oops. It's kind of hard to jump on sometimes. And you just fill this all the way up to the top. And then you go down breaking them, and they turn to water source blocks. A lot of people just put a bucket of water at the top and then use kelp and stuff, but I just always do this because it's traditional. This is the way I did it before that, so I just, you know. All right, we go a little bit deeper. And we're going to get the soul sand, and there we go. And zip. There we go, all the way to the top. Isn't that great? All right, and I'll drop a piece of scaffolding so I can jump down and only take a little damage. Okay, and so this is what most people will do, and they'll have the water push the witches up to here, and then more witches will push those witches into the stream to go up. But there's actually a much improved way to do this, and I don't know who figured this out. I've seen a lot of people do it, but it probably, that means it was, usually if that means that it was done by somebody like Etho or somebody, you know, some real genius, right? But this is what I like to do. So, oops, don't break the wall. Okay, so right now what we need to do is put the soul sand there. So now it's one block up. All right, then we're going to take out this block. And we're going to put in a piece of, wherever it is, fence. There it is. Okay, so now when stuff runs into that fence, it'll automatically step up and go into the water stream. And I need to move that one button up here. I'll show you. Boop, there we go. So now the water's all blocked, right? So let me show you what this does, and then I'll show you the final refinement. So right now, the witches would fall down. This water is going to get them. And they're going to get pushed up almost in, and then they're going to zip up when the next one pushes them, or if they decide to move forward. But there's another trick that you do that ensures that the witches come up just as fast as they can. So let me show you here. Let's block that water. All right, and then we want to block, let's see, this block of water and this one. Okay. And you silk touch there and just punch a hole out the back. And then here behind it, we just need to make basically a small area here. One that's going to be 3 by 3, so the water can just flow into it. And might as well make it square here. Oops, screwed that up. And I'm also going to light it up there because I don't want to forget. There we go. And so now we've got a tube there, and we just need to cap off the end. All right. And then go back in here. And sequence is key, guys. You got to do this in the right order. So on top of the soul sand, let's see. Yeah, this will work. So on top of the soul sand, oh, you know what? I didn't even need to do that because I've got that button there. Anyway, on top of the soul sand, put a block there or a bucket of water. And so now that water's actually flowing into that hole behind there. And then break this one, and you'll see that that one, the bubbles are going to come through it and are going to go up. But that bottom one, if you look at it, the water there is flowing still towards the back also. So now, if something falls in here, now I'm not touching any buttons. And when that water grabs them, it pulls them into the column, so they immediately go up. So now let's go ahead and we're going to do a little test here. Go down and get it dark in there, nice and dark. Well, it worked better. I thought if I shaved a couple blocks off there, it would be good. So let's go ahead. We're going to make it dark, and then we're going to go and test this thing. Oh, and I forgot. Oh, I forgot one block. All right, we got some glass, and we need to put that glass in the middle block. So there's 3 blocks up there. We put that one in the middle. We'll break the torch. And now it's dark down there, and here come the witches. Or as Rob Zombie once said, burn in my redstone trident farm. All right, so I went ahead and I added a trident device there. Can't say the K word on YouTube. And now I have gone ahead and built a tower. And so this tower turned out pretty good. It took me a couple days. I especially like the roof because it's kind of got like a witch's hat kind of shape to it. So starting at the bottom, I replaced the torch down here with a redstone light and a redstone lamp. And so I could turn it on and off using the power that comes down from the top. And what I did was I just took the redstone down through a glass chain here. You go block, block, block. And then when you get to 15, you put a torch in there, and then you drop down a block. And that way I can connect a lever up here at the top with the light source all the way at the bottom. And so when the light's on up here, it's on down there. So now I turned it off. So now the witches will spawn here in a minute. And they're cave spawns. So like I came up from down at the bottom. So actually as stuff despawns in the caves down under us, I assume there's caves, then the witch spawning will actually speed up. And oh yeah, and also I put some magma blocks down there. And so as you see, you know, when you get the potions, when they die and they drop the potions, those get picked up. And sometimes because of the magma blocks, I'm getting fire resistance potions. So now everything gets sucked up by this hopper minecart here. And I've got that centered on those hoppers. And then it goes through a little clock there, which with a dropper that shoots it into a water stream, brings it up here. Then it goes through the sorter. These are just regular etho-type sorters. Right, and I've got each of the items. There's 41 of them in there, and then anything that's not sorted goes into the chest at the end. So here we've got everything in order. We got bottles, glowstone dust, gunpowder, redstone, spider eyes, sticks, and sugar. And then anything else comes over here, and you'll see I'm getting a really good amount of fire resistance potions. So this is one of my favorite farms. I get a ton of gunpowder and free redstone. So what's not to like, right? So if you liked it, hit like and subscribe, and come back and watch some more of my videos sometime. Thanks for watching.